Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we are building in the world of Strangerville on the trailer park lot. I wanted to build like a trailer kind of house. Um, and I really like this lot, especially for the starter home, because it can be a small house and I think it came out to be around 16,000 simoleons, which is great. And I actually made this house for a sim with who I was testing the game pack, and I actually really enjoyed the gameplay. I didn't know if I would, but I really did. I like the storyline. Uh, it's something different to the usual Sims gameplay, but I don't think it's a pack that I would say buy it if you don't have any other packs, because the replayability of that is not that great. I feel like I played through it now and I don't really have the need to play through it anytime soon. Maybe in the future when I'm like, oh, I didn't do this in a long time, it was so fun and I don't really remember exactly how it went, then I think I might play it again. But it's definitely fun for the first time playing it. But anyway, here I was first struggling to decide what kind of roof I wanted, and I realized I wanted something like I was looking at these trailers around, and I decided on this kind of rounded roof, which made the most sense. And this roof actually let me like the roofing let me put that color on the platform that I put in the middle, which I did not all of them do. I tried it on a few other ones and they didn't, so I don't know if it's supposed to, but it worked, so the whole thing is kind of the same color. And for the outside, I just decided to go with basic white paneling, and I didn't get to use the windows from the Strangerville pack. I really like those windows, but and I even took them out. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use it, and it's like it doesn't fit into a trailer park, and also the budget wise, I was like, I need the cheapest windows and the doors that I can find. So I ended up using these base game doors, and I think this is a tiny living door. It's not, I think, the cheapest, but I really liked it, so I used it. I did like in this pack windows and doors. I think I will be using them so much. They were really nice. I didn't expect that from this pack. Cass wasn't really anything special. Of course, there are a few nice things. I think maybe a shirt, a few shirts, but that's about it. It's nothing I could be uh, using too much in my normal gameplay, or that I can't do without. But the build mode, there was a lot of stuff where a lot of random stuff. It does fit the theme of the pack, but yeah, the fences were good and the doors and windows were really nice. I like the colors, the look of them, so gorgeous. Um, and but I wanted to start a home and especially build it in this lot. I think it's such a cute idea. And here I'm doing the kitchen, where I decided to put the cheapest base game counters, and I used the cheapest fridge and oven, but I picked that dirtier swatch. I thought it fitted the aesthetic that I wanted to go with, and I I took these upper cabinets, and I thought that the blue looked really nice here with these dark woods. I thought it was really pretty, and then I decided I want to have curtains. So I was worried if I will have enough money for everything else, because I really wanted to place them like I'm placing them now. And I was like, I'll just put them on and I can delete them later if needed. And here I'm picking the bed. I actually put on the first decide I left that I didn't put that into the video. I was struggling, and then I was like, oh, there is this in City Living, the this little rundown version of the bed, which I thought was also perfect for this, and the wood colors almost matched with the doors and the flooring. The flooring is from Horse Ranch, and I think it's so pretty. Um, I wasn't sure later with the rug which one I'll pick. I think I ended up with the Strangerville rug, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I picked. But anyway, I was building this. I was really happy with the layout. I really was, and I even got to use the stains from the spec, which I liked. There are water stains for walls, and there are floor stains. It's like a rug, but it's also like a floor water stain, and they have this base game tile but dirtier swatch, and I actually found it really hard to use these rundown looking things and dirtier things, because I always want my build to look pretty, and I had to remind myself throughout this whole thing that no, you want it to look run down, you want it to look a little dirty. So it was so hard for me to put this style. Just like, oh, but why should you use something cuter? But that's not the point. The point is to make it look run down. So I decided to go with this base game wallpaper with a like a it's a tile. It has this little bit of tile on the bottom that connects to the floor, and the wall looks a little bit dirty and old. I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. I also find myself when I build starter homes, find myself reaching for a lot of decorations. I'm like, oh, this could look cute, this could look cute, and telling myself this is a starter home. Clutter later if you have any uh, more money left. But here I decided to remove the window because I thought the bookshelf would look really nice there, and the window was just in the way. This will now be very random, but above the bed I put those flip-flops. These, I think that free pack, the holiday celebration pack. I don't know. I thought it looked cute here, so like yeah, it's a little random, but it adds a little bit of something. And then I put even managed to fit a desk and a computer, a laptop there. Because of the shape of the bottom, I was left with that little nook that is perfect for a table. At one point, I did make the bathroom one tile bigger, and I was like, no, I like this, because like this, it can fit this desk. And I also used parenthood wallpaper. I like this one because it kind of has a few colors, it goes in half, so it doesn't look too plain. If I just left white, it looked too plain and I can't really decorate it too much. Like, because I don't have enough money to do that. And I think I just realized that I didn't put wallpaper on the inside where the bookshelf is on that wall. I missed it, so I need to go back and put that before uploading it to the gallery. Uh, for the dining area, I used the base game stools, the industrial looking ones, and tiny living, that higher table for bar stools. I thought that fit well, and again, I used the free maker pack uh, plant. It's such a nice plant. I actually also built an apartment which I didn't post yet, but I think I used the same plant like 3 times, which might be a little too much, but it just fit so good. It just makes the space look so nice. I really, really like it. And I don't know what's the pack that I see a lot of people using, like that hanging plant, like the ceiling one that's also down. I don't know what that type of plant is called, but I see a lot of simmers using that. I don't, I don't have that yet, but this is kind of reminding me of it. I was like, oh yeah, it really looks nice putting these plants of this sort around, and can't stop using it. I just think it looks just so nice. Uh, Also, I remembered to paint the ceiling because I went into the house with a camera to see what it looks like here, the first person perspective, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't paint the ceiling. So I remembered to do that. It just painting the ceiling it, it makes such a difference. Uh, Also here, what I didn't know when I first started playing is that this fence is actually debug. It shows up when you write bb.show hidden objects, and it's zero simoleons, and it's nothing crazy, but for this it was perfect. So I just used it all around, and the color was perfect too. I did want to use a little bit of flowers under the windows, so I used the Get Famous flowers. I sized them down 2 times, which maybe it's a little too much, but I really like them, and I wanted them on both, like this where I put double windows and where it's just one single window, so it made sense. And I thought here it would be really nice to put this rocking chair from Force Range expansion pack. It's just such a cute item. Yeah, I wanted some greenery also outside, so I used, I think, only debug for plants. So I fenced off a little bit of space and put some grass uh, with terrain paint in there, and just made it look nicer with a little bit of green. Uh, so I was just going into debug and looking at base game and Strangerville, just seeing also what's around in the environment. And in the end, I do think it turned out pretty nice. I did. I wasn't sure what I wanted to put in the front yard, but I think you can never go wrong with planters. So I decided to put quite a bit. I even put 2 bigger ones on the other side here in the front yard. Who knows? Maybe they're really into gardening while solving the Strangerville mystery. And I cannot stop using these wind chimes from backyard stuff back. I think they're so cute, and the noise it makes, the little sounds, I love it. I really do. I use the aluminum ones here. I like bamboo best, but I thought the aluminum would fit really well here. So in debug, I found these like a little bit drier, this dry grass. It's in Strangerville debug, and I think it ended up really perfect. And also, I started putting these lavender plants there, but I end up removing them. I think I left one or two around the house, but I just didn't like how it was looking. I wanted more something green than this. It just kind of didn't really fit with the colors and the shape. I wasn't very happy with it. So I did change that. These debug bushes that I picked then, this one I put, now I delete all the lavender ones. It does have like a shadow. When you size it down, the shadow kind of stays, but I think it's okay. It's not too bad. I feel like because it's so close to the house, it's not a big deal. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole build. I did have fun building it. I did keep wanting to use more and more decorations, but it is a starter home, and my sim was left when I built this with around 4,500 simoleons, which is really great for starting. So if you don't feel like building a trailer park or a trailer in on this slot, and you don't like the EA one and you maybe like this one, if you choose to download it, I will leave my gallery ID in the description. It's SuniSimmer. I will write it down, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's also SuniSimmer, will also be in the description. But yeah, here I am just finishing the build and just adding a few final touches, adding a few debug rocks, a few debug bushes, and a little bit of terrain paint, which I will put after this. And that will be it for this build. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!